if you understand the role of the media in a capitalist society, which is to support the rule of the rulers, you see.
Right. Great. So much to learn. I'm so happy to be soaking this up.
Call is from the State Correctional Institution at Green and is subject to monitoring and recording.
As a member of our People's Army, as a member of Dead Prez, and also on behalf of my partner Stickman, I'd like to say that we are apprentices of your work, and that we that you are truly the people's minister of information and culture. As Harry Allen once told PE, don't believe the hype. What advice do you have for me as well as for hip hop today?
Well, I would really hope that people take from the examples of people that they look up to and admire from their own generation. I'm speaking about Tupac, of course. People know of Tupac's songs. They might memorize some of his hits, but they don't know that this dude was a serious student, and he kept different libraries all across, among friends and so forth. And he studied everything because he was a serious student of life, of history, of politics, of anything he could get his hands on. He wasn't just rapping because, he could get a good rhyme or a good beat. He was trying to study and learn and then put that information into his raps. I would also say this, that brothers and sisters here have little or no idea how powerful they are in the hip-hop nation. I say that to say, I read a book several years ago, The Vinyl Ain't Final, and it was about hip-hop all around the world. I'm talking about brothers in India, Pakistan, England, France, Japan, Tanzania, Hawaii, and I'm talking about people of color all around the world who are deeply influenced by what young brothers and sisters are doing right here. And even though they're inspired and moved and they're fans and they're hip-hop heads, in many cultures, what they do is they take that inspiration and translate it into their own experience and into their own language. So they're creating, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Own, based on their inspiration that came from black and Latino and young people from the ghettos of the Bronx and Brooklyn and New York. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's power.
Yeah.
That's power. And you got people all around the world nodding their heads to what people are saying. So when you're conscious of that, then, you can do more than just say, this is a hustle, I'm trying to make my bread, or that broad got a big ass. Come on.
Yeah.
There's more important things in the world. I know you and Stick do it every day.
That's right.
But, I know y'all ain't on MTV.
Exactly.
You dig? Y'all ain't on BET. Come on.
Right, exactly.
See? And there's a reason why you ain't, because you're conscious.
Yeah.
And they don't want that out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You see. But thank goodness there are other outlets. You dig? So,
well, we want you to be on our new album. It's called Information Age, and it's easily done, and hopefully it's happening right now as we speak. And I'd like to say, just like Melly Mel would say, rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. If we talking about oil and gas skyrocketing, we talking about food rationing and super inflated prices for basic necessities, contaminated water supplies. It's all too many people struggling and not enough people in power. I like to pose this question to you, in kind of a poetic sense, but in its reality, what if the lights go out?
Well, it ain't what if, it's when if, because guess what's happening? It's going to go out. Listen. We're living right now in a time where the tap is about to go off. I mean, you have wars fought for oil. They didn't just go over there because they thought it would be easy. They knew it would be hard. They lied to get in there. But they wanted to get their hands on that spigot before it went dry. But guess what? In 30, 40 years, it's all going to be gone. So people are not thinking that far ahead because, politicians think in 3 or 4 year blocks. Can I get elected? Can I get reelected? About my party and all that. They're not thinking about 30, 40 years down the line because they're making their money now. The point is, this whole energy construct was built on cheap gas. That's why you have suburbs outside of cities. So people could cheaply go to work in the city and drive back to the suburbs, but you can't do that anymore. we're seeing the beginning of that. Americans are crying about $4 a gallon gas. They spend $10 in England, $12 or $13 in France.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Mm-hmm. And it's never, ever, in my opinion, and I may be wrong, but I don't see it ever getting cheaper. So people are going to have to adapt to a whole new way.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, you know, I just left Denver, Colorado. They talking about recreating 68 out there. I see we're in a whole new context in our time as a political animal or social scientist. I know we're going to have to do more than recreate it.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
I'd say go further.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't recreate 68, but I tell you, you can make 2008 much deeper and much hotter than 68.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So I just want to say we on the front lines, you know, and we are your resource. Use us at your will. We are the soldiers. We are your eyes, ears, and feet on the ground. You know, as POCC.
30 seconds remaining.
This is POCC MOC M1 right here, and we're doing this for the Block Report. Brother JR, Fred Hampton Jr., and the people. So we happy to be here with you, brother, and it's nothing but revolutionary love.
That's what I'm talking about. All power to the people on the move. Long live the revolution.
Long live.
If you would like to hear more Block Reports, you can go to www.blockreportradio.com.